India's called off secretary-level talks with Pakistan. In fact, tea with separatists is the trigger, and we're getting an official confirmation from our National Affairs editor, Sanjoy Chowdhury, breaking that news story this evening. Sanjoy, we're given to understand that talks have in fact been called off. It's either talk with us or talk to separatists. India, of course, sending that message to Islamabad that they can't have it both ways.
Yes, that's exactly what has happened. India has broken off talks. The talks were supposed to have happened on the 25th between the Foreign Secretary of India and her counterpart, but India has now told Pakistan that the talks are off, that there cannot be Foreign Secretary level talks. These were not going to be very crucial talks, but nevertheless, India has sent a very strong signal saying there cannot be Foreign Secretary level talks. And the point is very clear, that if you are going to speak to Shabir Shah, if you are going to speak to Gilani, if you are going to speak to the Mirwais, then you speak with the Mirwais and Gilani and Shabir Shah. Don't speak with us. You have a choice. You either speak to India or you speak to separatists. And that is the clear message that has been sent out to the Pakistani side, that please, you either choose your interlocutor. You want to speak with India, we are willing to speak with you. You don't want to speak with India, that's fine. But if you want to speak with the separatists, then you cannot speak with India. That is a very clear message that has just been given to the Pakistani side,
yes,
both in Islamabad and in Delhi. And the message is unequivocal. It's a very strong position that the Indian side has taken.
Yeah,
and
I want you to stay with us, Sanjoy, because they're just getting in more reactions to the story, of course, broken on Times Now this evening. First, Maruf Raza, strategic affairs expert, joining us on the phone line. Maruf, a strong message being sent to Islamabad that you can't really talk peace on one hand and then provoke India by, having this tea meeting with separatists. Is this the right step the Modi government has taken?
Yes, my congratulations to the Modi government. My position has been all along, at least after 26/11, that unless Pakistan comes forward and gives us the evidence and gives us all the kind of responses to our requests for those who perpetuated the 26/11 attacks in India, there was no need to engage Pakistan. Successive governments from New Delhi have given rogue regimes in Pakistan respectability. And whether you call it biryani diplomacy or just engaging them, this is the kind of thinking that Washington has been forced by Pakistanis to get the world to believe that Pakistan must be engaged. There is another way out, and the way out is to make them feel the pain by isolating them, asking the international community that you have to make a choice. Either you deal with India or you deal with Pakistan. We, quite frankly, don't need to grovel in front of anybody in the international community. As a country, we are self-sufficient. We have lived with a number of sanctions and isolations in the past when we were seen to be part of the Soviet bloc. So we can take our own stand. As far as Kashmir is concerned, India's position, particularly after the Shimla Accord, has been very clearly the matter must be resolved between Delhi and Islamabad. Third parties, whether outside countries or Pakistan trying to engage with the Kashmiri separatists, is unacceptable. Unfortunately, our previous governments have not been strong on that front, and Kashmiri separatists who take up seditious positions against the Indian Union must be made to feel the pain. Nowhere else in the world you can challenge the constitutional framework of a country and still be mollycoddled and given the passport to go and travel and meet people who support such kind of separatist activities. So I think the government must be congratulated. They have really shown to Pakistan that the High Commissioner has gone off the top, and if the High Commissioner's personal initiative is there, then he has to answer his bosses in Islamabad. If it is part of an orchestrated exercise by the government and the army in Pakistan to show to us that we really don't give two hoots, talk to us or don't talk to us, then isolate them. And Pakistan's bluff will begin to be called. Pakistan has bluffed its way with India for years now, threatening us with kind of nuclear attacks if we were to punish the terrorists that they harbor, threatening us with, that we will continue to support morally the Kashmir case, but they support it financially and with guns and weapons. It is recorded all over the world. And I think it's about time Pakistan's High Commissioner should be isolated in Delhi and made to feel like social pariah. Then only when he understands that he is dealing with an emerging power, He should not take India to be a tin pot democracy anymore.